David Krapf, Editor-in-Chief of WorkBoat Magazine and WorkBoat.com, and today we're with Bob Agra, who's the co-owner with his wife Holly of Chicago's First Lady Cruises in Chicago, Illinois. And we're here on the Chicago River, and in the foreground is Bob and Holly's brand new boat, Chicago's Leading Lady, which will be featuring the next issue of WorkBoat. And that's a $3.5 million 98-foot steel vessel. And today we have 3 questions for Bob. And the first one is, why did you go ahead and buy a new boat for your operation?
Well, we retired one of our older vessels, and it was state of the art when it was built quite a few years ago, and now it was time to retire. And the market has changed, and people like to do architecture tours during the day, and they like private charters with a little bit more elegance in the evening, with carpeting and air conditioning and all the niceties that you find in a restaurant or banquet hall. So we decided that it was time to expand.
Is there any special features you added to this boat that you want to talk about?
Well, we enlarged the size of this boat. It's a little longer than our largest vessel, and it's substantially wider and a larger beam. So therefore, we were able to incorporate more things in the interior, gave us more capacity, gave us larger bar, nicer amenities, and so forth for the customer. And we're very happy how the boat turned out. It was a very quick build. Construction actually started around the 1st of the year, and she was delivered 2 days early, just in time for the 4th of July weekend in Chicago.
Now, as far as operations goes, are there any big issues that are affecting you guys, such as the new Coast Guard passenger vessel weight restrictions that I guess required? Of course, your boat was brand new, so you already you worked from scratch with a stability letter, but has it affected any of your other boats?
Well, a couple of our vessels they had the stability letter figured with a 185-pound limit number, and our other vessels, some of them were older, so they were done at the 160-pound, so a couple of them are going to be resubmitting their stability, and we don't expect to be much of a change. And in some of our older ones, the capacity will probably drop a little bit with the change in the lifestyles of Americans, unfortunately.
Now, Bob, we were talking earlier about how scary it was, I guess, to take on the debt for this vessel and go ahead with it when the economy is so weak. Talk about that, and also how the season's working out so far.
Well, it's needless to say, when you borrow that type of money, it's scary no matter what the economy is. But especially now, we had a downturn a couple years ago and we really felt it. And last year was improved, and we feel that this year is going to be improved. And we had the market was there, and it was the time to act upon it. And I think one thing that worked in our favor vis-a-vis the economy was that shipyards were not busy, architects were not busy. So therefore, it worked to our advantage. We were able to build this vessel at Berger Boat Company in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. They normally build mega yachts. Maybe that market's a little slower now, so they branched off into something new for them, passenger vessels, and they did a wonderful job. So I think it might have worked to our advantage.
So your season so far has been good, and what is your outlook for the rest of this year and looking into 2012?
Well, I think, the month of May was like most Mays, rainy and cold. It wasn't rainy, it was cold. June was okay, July was a nice month. August hopefully will be good, and I'm looking forward to finishing off this year on an improved note compared to last year. The Leading Lady has more capacity, so hopefully that'll turn out well. So we're optimistic for this year, and we're optimistic for next year. There seems like there might be a little slowdown, or maybe the economy won't be growing quite as quick as it was last year, but I think it will work out.
Well, Bob, good luck with your brand new boat, and also good luck with the rest of the season.
Well, thank you very much.